Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of It's Look Who It Is. So here's the thing, totally my bad. Completely forgot that the Pathless is like this beautiful 4K game that I want to record and render in 4K. And so it's like, oh yeah, let me just try to quickly upload and render that real fast. Waited too long to record this. Honestly, I should probably just record the Pathless episodes, like, I should probably just pre-record them, because, like, you know, everything else doesn't need to be pre-recorded, because it's, like, 1080p, and YouTube processes that lickety-split right and quick, and so, if I don't have time to pre-record something, it doesn't really matter, because I can just, like, you know, I can just get back to it pretty quick. Give me the super speed boost. There we go. We can just tap it. We can just one-tap it, honestly. We don't have to... Well, whoops. Ooh, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, chat. We're gonna make it. Don't you worry. Those things were put there before the wind boost. And so now we're here. On to the next plateau. But, I don't even remember what I was gonna say, but, like, you know, all the other episodes, it is what it is. You know, I can just record them, render them really quickly, YouTube processes them really fast. Ooh, this is a crazy area. I like it. But for this, the 4K, this shit takes, like, hours to process. YouTube's slow as hell. Uh-oh. The storm that is approaching. Oh, hey, there's a medallion thing there. Don't mind me. I'm gonna go get that real quick. Nimue. End this pest. Holy! They have eyes in their mouths. The basilisk? I love this guy. They're so cool. Anyways, there's a thing over here. Let's go get it. Listen, I will make the I am the storm that is approaching joke every single time, without fail. It will be the running bit. I don't care if it's a good bit. It might be a dog shit bit, but it's the bit of the series. We can just get up here, right? Look at that. That's Kino right there. It is it is a weird trade-off, right? Because you're giving people who explore and, like, try to do bonus optional content, you're giving them more jumps. And then they're gonna use those jumps. They're gonna use those jumps to, you know, circumvent certain aspects of the game. And you just kind of have to expect them to, you know... Well, that's the basilisk. I was noticing the symbols of the other gods. Can we see, like... Why can't I go detective vision? Oh, we're about to get Dark Souls invaded. Hold on, no. Bird? Bird? Bird down? Okay. Oh. How devious. Huh. Well, I don't really know what to tell you. You're just camping! You're gonna look over here in a second, and then what am I gonna do? Ah. Okay. Fair enough, chat. It did the same thing twice in a row, to be fair to me. It spawned in the same spot and did the exact same thing that it did, but instead of despawning when I was behind the tree, it just walked right into me. And I don't know what you can really do at that point. Maybe go around the long way. Hello, bird. Bird is back, but we did lose EXP. Ah. We do a little symbol matching as a treat. That one's already right. Meet our Komodo dragon, if you don't mind. And then this should be 2 shots. Basilisk up. Now it looks like there's 1, 2, 3. And there's things to do over here. Oh, hold on. Boss fight or unlockies? What do you think? On another exciting episode of Super Mario Maker 2. Well, actually, no, Super Mario Maker 1 was unlockies, sorry. Fake fan. This place is nuts. So what does this do? Lore? We're unlocking lore? Young Nimue loved nothing more than to slither through the grasses, the plains, the rivers. In her snake body, she was strong and fast. She wanted nothing more than to live as a snake all of the time. But the eagle mother would not let her. Damn, eagle, what the hell? Kinda rude, honestly. The eagle mother told her, in the realm of man, you must have the body of a man. It reminds them that we are for them, and it reminds us that we thrive on their offerings and prayer. This is why, in our realm, the tall ones are always depicted with human bodies. Kind of weird giving your daughter body dysmorphia, but alright. I'm not a god. There are those rare humans who may wear the mask that lets them see into the spirit realm. There they can see the tall ones in their truest form, and in that spirit realm they may find Nimue at her happiest, moving through the land at her fullest speed. That's so weird. Thanks for the lore. I feel bad for the basilisk snake lady now. Sorry, human, you're not... Sorry, the humans aren't, in general, enlightened enough to see you in the form that makes you happy, so... Get owned, idiot. That sucks. And now the snake is coming to kick my ass. Let's go over here. I don't know why. There's a cave. I don't know why I just went the longest way around possible, but I did. Shoutouts to that arrow shot. And shoutouts to my watch, which is on silent mode, giving me an advertisement. That's great. I love smart technology, don't you? We're not gonna do bits and anecdotes in a game that I actually have to pay attention while I'm playing, because then I'm gonna start playing the game incredibly more dumb than I normally would. But, you know, sometimes technology does a little bit of trolling. Whoops. Oh, that hit. Hell yeah. Right, so what's in here? jump up, maybe? You'll love to see it. If only I didn't lose my souls from that Dark Souls invasion. Would have gone hard having another jump. Now, what's going on over here? This is like some Subnautica looking ass area. Except we're above water. Why is there just a thing here? I'm gonna shoot it. The camera angle's a little bit weird, but I'm pretty sure I got that. And where are we going from here? Aha. I'm so glad the game doesn't have any, like, annoying manual aim thing, because it's just, like, I could if they made you... There's a universe where they made you, like, go into first-person mode to, like, do precision aiming, and it was just, like, the worst thing imaginable, honestly. And so they scrapped it for, like, the auto-aim lock-on system we have now that works really well. My brother, he went to refill the canteens, and when he came back, he was not my brother. The man I grew up with was gone. For his eyes, he attacked me with such furor. Furor? I do not know how to say that word for whatever reason. But this is just Until Dawn. Hee hee ha 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 ha! This is just Until Dawn. Which, by the way, the remaster came out and it's dog shit. It's a real shame. Because, like, Until Dawn, I am an Until Dawn Andy. I love Until Dawn. And I was telling myself if it ever got a PC release, I would do a Let's Play on it. But then it got a PC release, and it's like, oh, it's really bad. Like, I'm sorry, I can't help it. Like, I don't wanna buy a $60 game that looks worse in every, like... Okay, not in, like, a technical way. Like, obviously, like, the technology has gotten better over the years. The problem is that the techniques that they used sort of invalidate what the artistic creativity of the series did, right? It was a very blue game. Now it's very yellow and orange, and the lighting is a lot better for no reason. And it didn't need better lighting. Like, the lighting was moody, atmospheric, and it was there. It had an artistic purpose. But now it's like, oh, yeah. What the hell am I doing, by the way? Anybody figure this out yet? I just found a mountain, and I'm like, ooh, cool mountain. We're Skyrim RPing now. We're Todd Howard posting. You see that mountain in the distance? You can go climb it. You ever think about that? I still think my favorite thing is the Until Dawn Remastered defense account that's, like, trying to prove that the remaster looks good, and they posted side-by-side footage without labeling what's what, and everybody's like, oh my god, yeah, you're right, the new one does look better, and then they're all referring to the 2015 footage. Because it's like, the game looked amazing when it came out. It really did. And it still looks good. Weary pilgrim, the shrine of the Eagle Mother welcomes you. Lay down your heavy packs and feel her wind upon your skin. This is, okay, like, obviously, this is kind of messed up. Because the Eagle Mother is playing favorites. Okay, that's cool. In the fact that her shrine is in the lizard area. Not lizard area, sorry, snake area. I can't say reptile area, because there's a Komodo dragon, and I'm pretty sure that's also a reptile. Welcome to reptile biology with Webweaver Actual Filler. Thank you for joining us on this masterclass, this TED Talk. What is TED Talk for, anyways? Technical education discussion? I don't know. That just sounds like a chai tea bit. Where the hell am I going? Oh shit, lore? I missed lore. Sorry. The Eagle Mother birthed this world and all its gifts. When you offer thanks to a tall one, you offer thanks to the Eagle Mother. Any other lore? I mean, we made the pilgrimage to get up here, so maybe there's one over here. Nope. Any lore in the main chamber? Nope. A lot of eagle people. This is like that part in like Justice League Animated where like Hawk Girl, like we get introduced to Hawkman and he's like part of the military. I don't know why I thought about that. This doesn't have anything to do with it. Anyways, I haven't watched Justice League Unlimited in so long. Hey, there's a tree over there. You see that? Let's go check out the tree. Oh, hell yeah. We're Sonic Adventure DX posting now. You're goddamn right. I can hear the woohoo in my head. Sorry, is that, that's Twinkle Park. I'm a fake fan. I was honestly hoping that this would be a, better sliding experience. Because going down an icy mountain would theoretically be one of the best things you could do in this game for movement. But I guess not. Also, why are there no super boosts up here? We just unlocked super talismans. And you can't put any on the snow mountain where it would go absolutely hard? Like, that just seems like an oversight. Like, when they were making this part of the game, they were like... They kind of forgot about how much balling you could do here. Like, think about how much balling you could do here if you had super talismans. Like, for real. I don't know if they are being lit. Oh, it's the 1, 2, 3, 4 thing. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I got you. I remember this puzzle. I can see the great sorrow. He withers under this cloud. No prayer, no sacrifice can substitute for the sun. He was our greatest god. As he goes, so do I. Sorrow loves the sunlight and brings it to his people. When the sun warms your skin, the great lizard blesses you. Here at this shrine closest to the sun, we give thanks. I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but there's a taller mountain over there, and this is not the tallest point. There's a taller mountain over there, there's a taller mountain over there, there's a taller mountain over there, there's a floating mountain over there, and this isn't even the tallest point on the mountain. No offense. Sorry. I've been going through a lot of, like, the old cultural House MD stuff because I think it's really funny. And there's one House meme that is like a picture of his face. And I saw it when I was looking for the House face that I used in the thumbnail for the previous WA. Well, not previous WA. You're probably going to get the other WA first, to be honest with you. But I was looking for that House MD face, right? And one of the things that I saw was this old, like, I assume it's old. Although House MD has been coming back recently. Hold on, this House MD talk is going to be interrupted by your regularly scheduled lore broadcast. Don't stand on the corpse, eagle, bird. Ah, finally, I can see above this infernal cloud. Up here, only here, I see the sun, and it is as it always was. I will rest here, content. That's just disrespectful. I mean, listen, some people might be honored. Like, oh, a god is, like, stepping on me or using me as, like, a perch to relax. I think that's pretty messed up, honestly. Gamer visor on. Let's see. Anything within line of sight? That's a funky thing down there. You ever think about that? Like, okay, this goes crazy. But why do we stop? Keep the momentum. Let me go absolutely psycho on the mountain. Let me slide. Alright, we should be going faster than Sonic escaping from a goddamn city, and yet my sprint keeps getting canceled moving on this damn thing. Alright, here we go. This should be great. Yeah, let's go. Perfect. The redwood step? Wait. Is this lizard mode? Oh, we were in Sorrow's area the whole goddamn time? We're Komodo dragon posting? Wait. Ah, okay, hold on. Alright, so it's not that. Is there a different symbol on this side? No. All of the symbols are the same. Now then, my question to you would be, if there's only 2 symbols, then where the hell? I also saw that, don't worry. Aha! Hydra. I don't know what this is, but it is a thing. It looks like kind of like a spider. A turtle? Oh, the other 2 are right. You wanna tell me about this one right here? We be missing things. This is just your average Final Fantasy XIV Savage mechanic. But, like, actually, though. Yo, lore? Dab me up? Sorrow's great fire burns inside, but it is not meant to wound. Like all gods, he is best loved at a distance. Alright, we gotta go this way to get back up to the basilisk zone, if you don't mind. And you know, you're goddamn right. The gods are best loved at a distance. That missed. All of the gods so far have attacked me on goddamn sight. It's so interesting because, like, in 95% of the game's areas, I would say the... Have we been here? I don't see anything glowing. Oh, yeah. You can see the green. Yeah, you can see the green icon. We've been there. Like, in 99% of the game's areas. How the... I put it on... Okay. I put my watch on silent. I double-checked that my watch was on silent. Already done this one, okay. I double-checked that my watch was on silent. My watch is on silent. Why can you send me advertisements? Why can you make a noise? Why can you vibrate? my freaking wrist. Why does Uber have this power? I don't want to get a cab right now. But like, so like 90% of the time I would say this game has like medallions, as they're called, placed really well. But then you just get to that snowy mountain area where medallion placement potentially goes the hardest it's ever gone before in the history of the game. And, you know... We're going into the eye of the storm. We really are going bird up. Oh, shit. What the hell did I just do? No, hold on. I gotta get another shot in here. Aw, oh, crap. Did we get it? Alright, good. Let's get the hell out of here. This is purposefully designed to make... This is crafted in a lab to make one person mad who's watching this, okay? But to quote my favorite TV show on Cartoon Network, Johnny Bravo, "Cheese it, it's the fuzz!" I've been workshopping that one. Lore? Don't mind if I do. The impending doom in the distance. Infirmary, alright. It's a lot of words for, a lot of letters for one word, honestly, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't think that guy got better. Alright, we gotta carry the torch. I don't think this person got better either. Is it how I am exposed? I only touched them with cloth. We boiled all of the water we drew from the well. How could we have possibly been infected? How far does this curse extend? Well, there's your... It's a curse! It's a curse! Hee 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 hoo 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 ha ha ha. Like, oh, we took all the medical steps. How does the curse work? It's magic. It's magic, bro. The curse not only makes men insane, it makes men strong. My friend was once gentle and kind. Now he is my murderer. Hee hee hoo hoo ha. Yo, the path? But I'm the pathless. Sorry. Oh. Okay, we can just walk around, right? You're not gonna make me go outside in the rain, would you? It's pretty rude. Alright, now we need to grab some sort of mirror thing. Pretty sure it was, like, right here. And, then we're there. Oh. Oh, for the first time in history, it doesn't slide itself back. Very well, then. The bird will do more manual labor. Look at what you've done, game developers. The bird had to work a little bit harder. Because this is the first one that's not on an automated goddamn track. Oh, I missed lore. Careful, careful. Don't spill the poison. The Godslayer will be so pleased. Don't spill the poison. Don't touch. Oh, no! Shoutouts to homie. Oh, no. Oh, shoutouts to homie. Alright, we're on the interstate highway. Like, I know they gotta be careful with the placements of these medallions, but they can really up the difficulty of the chase sequences by how they place those. Because that's sort of like... Okay, so in a weird way, right? This game is an open world movement game. However, with the introduction of super medallions, it sort of gives them an extra angle of level design, right? Because this is an open world area, but I'm following the highway. I'm following the super path, because that's the fastest way to move around. And I think that's really clever, because it means that they can sort of predict where the player is going to go and what the player is going to do, because the player wants to move quickly. If that makes sense. I don't know if it does, but I think that's really neat. Because if it's an open world game with a lot of exploration to do, and there's a bunch of weird shit that can happen, right? Like, you never know what the player's gonna do, you never know where the player's gonna go, but you want to try to passively lead the player in the right spot. Ah, where's the weight? I mean, I already got the weight of the world hanging over here. Look at how much physical labor we're making Bird do. Where's the PETA tweet about this game? Where's the path? And it has... The only difference between this and the PETA version of the game is that you have to carry all that stuff, like, physically yourself, and it makes some of the puzzles impossible. But you can still beat the game because there's a lot of variety. The environment in this shit is always so cool. I really like how they designed a lot of this stuff. But I will say one of the weak spots of the game, and I realize why they can't address it, is how the sprinting works fundamentally. We'll go down. We'll explore this area fairly, I think. But like the problem is, right? Like, let's say that you have like an area like this where the player's just kind of moving around, but it's like, how do I put it? We don't get our sprint back, so we basically just have to walk. But all of the environments in the game are systematically designed for the sole purpose and no other purpose of, you know, being large and wide, because this is a god area where we are like a miniature. We have the wrong scale to be here, if that makes sense. And so everything is like way too big for us, and the environments are way too big for us too, right? The point that I'm trying to make is moving faster would be a quality of life thing in this game, just because of, you know, this is a massive place, and not being able to regenerate your sprint essentially means something akin to you have to move around a little bit longer than you otherwise would have. Oh, cool. Now, there's something more that we have to do. Maybe that just opened the door. Yeah, maybe that did just open the door. There's shit down there to do. So, let's go check it out. And I love how the momentum goes in this game. It's pretty rad, pretty sick. Yo, this is the Avatar cycle. Me when I see a statue. Wait, what the hell? That was the actual solution, is just stand where the empty statue is supposed to be? That's pretty great. Oh yeah, because it's like perfectly done over there. Let's check out what's in the snake mouth. Treasure, you say? And where is this gonna... Wait, whoa, hold on. You wanna... You wanna run this one by me again? Where does this go? Oh. Exactly here. Fair enough. I'll go somewhere else now. Maybe it was just something we had to pray to cleanse, honestly. I might be dumb. Cooking? Oh, there's a brazier. I'm dumb. Yeah, it's just, you just light the fire there. Easy, chat. Easy. Well, we're not going that way. Although there is a storm that is approaching. I assume we need 3 instead of 2, like the last one. Let's hop on the interstate highway here. Let's go on the road trip, chat. I guess we can check it out. We're not gonna fight the boss on this episode for sure. There are birds here. Bird up even. Oh no, it's just 2. Wait, we could fight the boss? How many, whatchamacallits were here? There's no way we've already cleared the area. Maybe I just locked in, because we have 6 of them. How many more towers? Really? Maybe we will fight the boss on this one. Damn. I'm kind of cooking. Ah. A bird down field. I'm gonna airdrop in. I mean, I don't really know what I'm gonna do up here. Oh wait, did I do it? Did we literally just where are we dropping, boys? That is so good. All my hours of playing Fortnite have finally paid off, and the like 2 hours that I played PUBG. Aw, good bird. Well, let's get on the literal interstate highway, I suppose. God, have I unlocked? Go, 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 go. No, don't get stunned. Move, 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 move. Be gone, demons. Be gone, demons. Get me out of here. Aw, shit. We're in hell. Bird, no. The giant enemy rocks. The stutter step strat works. I wish you could sprint so badly. Well. You're camping the bird. Go, 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 go. Bird up! All right, that was at least better. We didn't get the absolute shit kicked out of us, so that's good. This is like Super Mario Sunshine and that one where you gotta clean up the resort. Yo, and I'm right next to lore. I see the Pathfinder's forces. Yo, Pathfinder mentioned entering the Mask Shrine. I wonder if they know the deadly dangers within. Many have entered the building, but few ever leave. We're schmoovin'. And then the final place to go is over there. But there's so much shit to do. Look at that. Look at all that shit. Like I wanna do the main quest, but look at all this stuff. Like there's just so much shit to do. I mean, going around in a ring wouldn't hurt, but that does extend this by another episode. Maybe we'll just do this one, chat. Maybe we'll just do this one. You know what I mean? Just this one is like a little treat. What the hell is this? Oh, there was a little bunny! Corrupted with the evil. I haven't even noticed if there have been animals that have been corrupted by the evil, but I just saw like a button prompt when I showed up. Yo, what up? Getting a 6th jump would go hard. But I kind of want to see the boss fight, too. How is this? How does this tree near this much water die of thirst? What is in this water? You know, it is literally green. You know, I remember what Kefka did to Doma. Aw, oh, crap. Where's the interstate highway? There's lore out here in the goddamn hell battlefield. Oh, there's tons of lore here. What the hell? Well, at least the storm stops. To fight and die in the shadows of gods doing battle. What an honor, what a noble death. That's just like living in the Warhammer 40k universe when like a couple Primarchs are fighting it out. These naive fools would interfere with forces beyond their comprehension. They cannot accept that they are merely denying their own enlightenment. They refuse to see. Well, we're gonna go get the shit kicked out of us by a Hydra, apparently. It's actually a snake, but like, listen, we've all played Viva Pinata before. We know that the sour pinatas are different than their, hold on, I don't want to be in this water. The sour pinatas are different than their, whatchamacallit, okay. Ah, alright, hold on. You're not gonna interrupt me while I'm puzzling, would you? You wouldn't do that, right? This is puzzle action. You would never interrupt a puzzler puzzling. That would be mean. That would be rude. That would be mean-spirited. There's no way. Oh yeah, it turns out there's just like a place to stand, you know, how silly am I? We're locked in! What? There we go. Good job, bird. There was a thing over here. Like, I'm not gonna say no to the siren call of adventure whenever it shows up. You gotta... Oh. I thought it was gonna be like a bell thing, but it's just a couple of collectible points. Yeah, no, I'm not going in the water. Oh shit. The storm's on my other side, it's on my flank. Now, is this the boss arena, or is this the, This looks like it could be the boss arena, because there's, like, water for the snake to swim around in. This is the boss arena, right? Yeah, this is the boss arena. We'll be back here in a moment, after the chase sequence. You know, I gotta say, this is referencing an arc from a long time ago, the Scotland arc. But, the chase was, like, one of the better games that I remember watching. Like, the two that I liked was, it's Mr. Chips, everyone! And then the chase. Oh, God, what was that one again? With Chips, it was, like, you try to guess the, whatchamacallit? Like, you get shown a series of images. The yellow crystal? The P12S Phase 2? What the hell is this? This also looks like an area I've been to before. Ah, delightfully devilish. But, it was basically like they show you, like, an image or something, and it's like, you try to guess, or they show you, like, a little video, and you try to guess what the context is, and if you take too long, Mr. Chips shows up. And he is Mr. Chips, everyone. It's so true. Holy, wait! It's worked like that the entire time? We're entering the goddamn spirit world. Oh, jeez. This is multi-layered as hell. Bird up? Wait, so... That's crazy, though. For real. I had no idea it was like that. I was not familiar with your game. That's crazy. Alright. Weight acquired. Now, what can we do with this? There's a lot of pressure pads in here. So we have one pressure pad that we can put here. I almost think there's, like, another side room. Oh, wait, hold on. There's another weight there. Is there a third one? Do we have to get all three? Yes. This is a crazy intricate puzzle for, like, random loot. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm down. I don't want to ignore the Siren Call of Adventure just because this video is gonna be a day late. But listen, the more Siren Calls of Adventure we go on, the potential aspect of the World of Horror also being late is real, even though I've already recorded it. So we gotta pass the fire all around, but how do we get to it first? The first fire is in here. Aha. 4? Wait, what the hell? I think this is just 3. I think we gotta get it up here. Yeah. So that's where this comes in. And I guess it would make intuitive sense if it was here. Going the longest way possible around. Probably could have tested it before, yeah. Like, I could have tested it before. That's cool. I'm trying to, like, spam bird jump through the cutscene. No, it made me fall. But I guess with how uncontrollable sprinting is, it's probably a good idea that you're not incentivized to sprint during this. Now, where are we going from here? You want to run this one by me again? How do we even get this down? Is there a way to raise this? Like, I'm not crazy, right? Like, we need to get the fire down into the water. But how do we do that? Oh, okay, I didn't see it over there. So now we just, we give it the run around. And see, they know where you'd want to sprint. You'd want to sprint in some place like here. And so they give you a crystal or two to help you out. And then we can just hit it from the other side here. Probably should have already done that, to be honest with you. Alright, and so we've unlocked the third Chaos Emerald, which goes right here, allegedly. Perfect. We better get the 6th jump now. Bathhouse. Complete the puzzle at the bathhouse. Holy crap, that was worth it. Oh my god. Well, I seem to have lost where I'm going. And this episode is going to be much longer than I initially anticipated. Which is fine. I'm not complaining. The episode's going on longer because I'm having a good time. Ah, I'm running the wrong way. Like, one of the things that's most interesting about this game is when they do stuff like that. Because it really is just, like, a cool puzzle. Like, it's not very complex. Like, it's all very straightforward. But you really want to see what they can do with this game, because that's what makes it interesting, you know? They've created a system. Is that a giant snake body? Hold on. Distraction acquired. I'm going over here. Like, they've created a system that works really well. And it's simple enough that you can pick up and play it once a week. And you're like, yeah, I understand intuitively what's going on. Oh, another poor little animal guy. Hi. Bore up. But they've created a very nice intuitive system. And seeing how they can use it for puzzles and challenges really works out, you know what I mean? Like, it really makes the game worth playing outside of just playing it normally. And I'm glad they put the effort in for all the bonus. I was born here and grew old here, and even in the heaviest of rains, the waters never cascaded down like this. These waterfalls are not natural. They are not of this place. Ooh. Oh, this is also looking kinda intricate. One moment our town was dry and healthy, and the next submerged. I do not know the limit of the Godslayer's power. Perhaps there is none. I don't know. Who would win in a fight? The Godslayer or some lady with a bow and a bird? I'm just saying. Alright. Like, it's almost more interesting to see what people can do with, like, a limited system like this than it is, like, a more intricate or complex system. Like, everybody I see those statues, I already know what to do. Everybody wants to make Game of the Year, you know what I mean? Everybody wants to make the most intricate, crazy, complex Game of the Year that's like, this is the most impressive video game ever developed, and people will be talking about it for the next, like, 20 years, and it'll get, like, 20 different re-releases and remasters in the span of, like, 5 years, right? Like Todd Howard's Wet Dream, okay? Everybody wants to do that. Everybody wants to make Kino. They want to make, like, Peak, you know? But the thing is, you don't have to do that. You can make a really good game that's, like, 8 hours long, and it's just good, you know? And it leaves everybody who plays it with a positive experience, a positive impact. They recommend it to their friends, and that's just sort of the game that you make, and it's a really good game. And people are like, oh yeah, that was a really good game. I'm glad I played it. Nothing wrong with that. The 3 Chaos Emeralds. Hopefully we don't need 2 of these for puzzle solving, and I can just put these there as I get them, but, It was so sudden. The water rushed down through our village and madness swam in it. I pity the survivors more than I pity the dead. Their struggle is just beginning. Damn. Much like the water she lives in, Nimue both gives life and takes it. Enjoy her gifts, but do not take them for granted. Well, why did I opened this door, presumably. But why did anything else happen? Like, the fire obviously needs to be brought around. Is there, like, a track here that we can drag a flammable thing on? Nope. There's a fire here. And I don't know how we light it. Let's put this back here, just for now. Because we actually, you know, now that I think about it, we don't even know where the third one is. We only know where... Oh. I'm a little bit dumb, aren't I? If you only need 3 to deactivate the barrier, right? But then what the hell is that thing doing there with the torch thing underneath the overpass? You ever think about that? Yeah, I'm pretty dumb, honestly. But what the hell's going on with this? Why is this here? How do you get this here? Like, I'm not crazy. How the hell are you shooting this here with that angle? I almost accidentally unplugged my controller. Is there anywhere else we can go with this? Like, I'm not crazy, right? Like, why is that fire there? Why is that torch there? Behind here. Where the fire allegedly can't reach it. Like, what is this, huh? You ever think about this? You ever think about that? Wait, what the hell? Oh, shit, we can go ghost mode. Now, the thing about going ghost mode is, aha. The spirit fire. Well, 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 it's look who it is. But if I'm gonna do an extended recording session here, I should probably take a little bit of a break. So, for you, it will be but 1 second, but for me, it will be several. Well, probably more than several seconds, honestly. It's look who's paused. It's look who's clicking the pause button. It's look who's back, question mark? For you, it was but a moment, an instant, even. For me, it was but several moments, because it turns out my dog is so cute, and I want to pet her. She's just so adorable. How am I supposed to ignore her for more than an hour? It's impossible. Such a fluffy beast. And I'm petting her right now, before we truly get back into it. But you know, in Parkour Civilization, nobody jumps for the beef. In Parkour Civilization, you can either make the 1 medallion jump for the raw chicken, or the 2 medallion vertical jump for the beef. No one makes the jump for the beef. It's sad, but it's true. My neighbor of 5 years tried to make the jump for the beef. Forgot to fully charge his bow. Fell into the void. Poor bastard. Alright, let's do this. Dun dun. Dun dun. The towers shine once more. The vibration goes crazy. How is the Hydra gonna run? I also see the eyes in the mouths too. It's a little sad. Alright. It's time to live and learn, or perhaps it's time to do some Sonic Heroes. Or maybe I'm here, but it's revisited. Alright, the anti-air missiles have already started. Are they gonna give us any super medallions, you think? Gotta be a little bit more careful than that. I mean, we literally are hot on the trail. But Basilisk friend here is doing some stuff that gets us to slow down a little bit. Alright, you got your regularly scheduled speed boost. That means we gotta get to the other side. Honestly, if anybody was gonna turn around and pull a gat on me, hit me with the Glock, it would probably be the Basilisk. But you think you know trivia that I don't? Nah, nah, nah. Since we're referencing British TV shows, thought we'd bring the chase back up again. We're getting owned. Is this viable? We're being dropped into the goddamn lava. You know, I'd rather you open your heart, but opening your eyes is a start. That's a crazy shot. let's see what we got with this. So we can parry and riposte. Oh god. I see the AoE circles, my bad. Holy! Okay, okay. They're regenerating. I'm being trolled by the bird! You see that? Was holding me up like that so I couldn't shoot with the bow. Uh-oh. This doesn't... Uh-oh. Oh no, this is a bad idea. Yeah. Well, it's better than being dead, I suppose. Can't help but notice you have more heads than before. Alright, don't get overwhelmed. You get the parry and riposte strats. You just one-tap them. Alright, now you do it again. Easy, easy. Oh. Hey, not to be rude or anything, but, would you mind not doing that again? Thank you. Just pay attention to the ground. Get your parry in. One more. Bird free. Alright, now we gotta get to the bird and heal it somehow. Which, I don't know how that's gonna be possible with what's happening here right now. This does not look very good. I don't know where the bird is anymore. Oh. Oh. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really understand what was going on there. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really understand what was going on there. The ground appeared to be dark. I'm getting owned. Okay. I'm assuming that I'm doing it right. Go, 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 go. Bird up! Now dive off of the, I was gonna say run away, but Bird was, tired of that shit. Bird was locked in. Is it really gonna be that easy? The Godslayer did power up the Komodo dragon last time we tried to do something like that. Maybe we're just fine. Snake up? Yo! We're gaming, honestly. Oh my god, did we cleanse the water? Yo, there's another snake area like that? I was unfamiliar with your game. So the Tower of Sour is, hopefully deactivated now, right? We've gotten all the sour piñatas. Well, would you look at that? It's look who it is. The Godslayer's curse remains, move forward. Cadence of Nimue. Flaps will recharge faster after landing from a glide. You can flap an additional time in the air. We've got 6 jumps, chat. Crazy. Well, honestly, I have no idea what's next, so we might almost be done. Holy crap, they really do recharge faster. Wow. Okay, well, I guess we can go check out what was over here, because we couldn't do that before, because we were being chased by the basilisk, as it were. But, yeah, no, I think this, we might be coming up on the end of the game in the next episode. Next week might be the last episode, depending on what this game has in store for us. So I guess we'll go do this real quick, because I think an hour and 20 minutes, a good 80-minute episode. Never hurt anybody. Hello? The lighting on this was weird. I thought this was like a hidden area or something, but... Oh, come on. You can hit that. It's close enough. There is a treasure chest in this area. Don't mind me, just using my bird up powers. Look at that. Look at the power of the bird up. Oh, okay. But we do need to get in here for the treasure chest. I would very much like to get a 7th jump. Oh, there's a cool thing up on the mountain over there. Hold on. Savage mechanic? Oh, I messed it up. Oh. Yeah, sorry. Got lost in the sauce. My bad, my bad. Sorry, I wiped the raid. We lost 7 minutes of progress. But don't worry, guys. I know we can get back there. I know it's our prog point, and I apologize for wiping the raid at that part. We were expecting to get it right, but, you know. I wonder if we can level up before the episode's over. Let's go see what was up on this hill, you know? I don't know why I'm describing it as, like, leveling up. It's like we're getting an extra jump, which is, really strong, as you can see. And the level design, and just sort of the... Holy shit! Okay, we'll go down there in a second, but, the level design is kind of passively, encouraging you to do these things, even though they are totally optional, because everything's becoming more vertical. And so it makes more sense to do it like this. Oh, yeah, ghost mode. When in doubt, ghost mode. Excuse me? Yeah, I'm in ghost mode, if you don't mind. Like, obviously, you have to shoot them through the things, but... Holy crap. You just have to do it in spirit mode. Well, okay, so the thing is, right? If you look at... There's 2 areas down there, and allegedly an area down there. Oh, there's a tree thing there, too? What the hell, guys? Well, this is cooler. So, this is what we're doing. Is that a corrupted boar? Airdropping on the corrupted boar? No, that's a regular boar, okay. Scaring the local wildlife, just in case they need help. I don't mean to be rude, but, where? I'll start again. I just don't know where we're going from here. Normally, you can, see where you're going. All the way up there. That's crazy. Like, it's just it's a trick, it's a challenge just to figure out where you're supposed to go. Oh! Go, 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 go! Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hey, I'm here. Oh, okay. Lizard. That one. And then... I can't really tell. And then this one, I think, is Hydra. Correct. So then we can just rotate this one freely. But there was something here. Oh, that's the turtle marking. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, alright. We have to space the flaps out so that we don't lose any height. So true. So real. Oh, what's going on over here? A little statue we can pray to? Don't mind if I do. Is this gonna reveal like a illusory wall that we can go behind with spirit mode? Nope. All right, there were more things over here. I mean, we're in overtime right now, because once we go up there, into the God Slayer's curse domain, I have a feeling that we might be, getting near the end of the series, so if we ever wanted to go sightseeing, now is the time. And I'm particularly interested in seeing what some of the stuff over here was. Although, aha. There's 2 things in a row here. I remember that tree was evil. Okay. Nothing too crazy here. hopefully there's another thing, or maybe we've made the pilgrimage, and I think we've gotten ourselves a new jump. It's look who it is. I wonder how many times you can flap in the air, like 10? That would probably be my guess. Was there more stuff over there? Yeah, there's a couple places over there, too. Might as well go sightseeing. Although, I don't know if we're gonna get a 9th or an 8th jump on this playthrough. I did want to see the other part of the snake body. I never saw it go all the way over there. So it's like just directly ahead, right? The aura. But, you know, I gotta say, I was delightfully surprised by this game. You know, when you go into something like Final Fantasy VI, you kind of know what you're in for, you know? You're in for you're in for a classic JRPG adventure. We've already been there. Yeah, that's the bathhouse, I'm pretty sure. So it's up here. I think it's just... Are they separate, or is it just one area? Oh, no, it looks like it's 2 areas. But, like, you know, when you do something like... Is that also red? Oh, no, that's the area with the weights. Okay. When you, It's amazing how easy it is to miss stuff in this game. But, like, when you're doing, like, Final Fantasy VI, you know, you're in for a classic JRPG adventure that's, like, a beloved... Well, I don't just want to say classic, like, 7 times in a row, but, like a really well-done classic JRPG that's very good, and you just kind of know that you're in for that ride, you're in for that experience. Like, the story is gonna shock you, but the actual, like, it's a Final Fantasy game, you know what you're in for. And as a Final Fantasy XIV player, I get to be like, oh my god, is that a Final Fantasy XIV reference? No way. What the... Huh. Bird can phase through object reality. Important to know. Now this has a little bit more difficulties in solving it than it otherwise would have, because there's grass all over the goddamn floor. So it's like, where the hell are we supposed to put these things? What the hell? I hit something? Alright, just drop that for now. Aha. Grab that. Pick up that can. I believe in you, bird. You can do it. I know we've been making you do a lot this episode, but I believe in you. I'm pretty sure you can do it. Now, hopefully this doesn't slide back, but we can probably grab the other one. Okay, yeah, good. It doesn't slide back. So that means that all we have to do is come over here and then ask you to grab this. But when you're playing something like the Pathless, you know, you don't know what you're in for until you actually start playing it, until you give it a chance, you know what I'm saying? And then once you give it a chance, once you start playing it, you're like, oh, this is kind of Kino. And you're like, yeah, I would never play this if it, Oh, wow. Alright, I was not familiar with your game. I understand. I don't know why, but I think of, like, Tails carrying people around in, like, Sonic Heroes. Oh, my bad. But yeah, you don't really know what the Pathless is gonna bring you until you actually start playing it. Oh, I wonder where we're supposed to stand to shoot this. Well, well, well. If it isn't, it's look who it is. Okay, Bird's gonna carry it just straight across this time. That's good, that's good. Thank you. Bird already knows what I want. Now, we technically did not need that medallion, but... Oh, is that a bell to shoot? Don't mind if I do. Alright, Savage Mechanic, do I wipe the raid? Aw, shit. Do you have to do it without moving from the spot? Because I'm pretty sure I did it correctly. Oh, it was behind me. Whoa, wait, what the hell? I didn't even see that one. Alright, sorry I wiped the raid once, guys. That was my bad. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to slide cast my GCDs. Yeah, I know, I shouldn't greed for glares on prog, and I shouldn't waste swift cast on glare when we're progging. I could have rezzed somebody in time. Yeah, that's my bad, honestly. I'm sorry, guys. I'm artificially extending the prog time by being a DPS healer. Listen, I'll leave you with one thing that actually happened in the real world instead of just, like, making up a random savage anecdote. But, like, I was filling for a friend. She told me that her static needed... oh, this is the mountain that we could just climb if we wanted to. She told me that her static needed a regen healer, which is normally her, but she wanted to do DPS instead for this prog session. And I'm like, oh, I have an alt who's a healer who hasn't cleared yet. Yeah, I got you. And so I joined her static for, like, I filled in for her static. And when I got there, I met my co-healer, and they were like, I'm gonna make you cry. I'm a DPS healer only. And their ass was not lying. I think their healing parses were all... we did M1S, Black Cat, and M2S, Honey Be Lovely. We did both of those, and we cleared relatively quickly, but their healing parse, which is not necessarily indicative of how good a healer you are, but, like, you know, I have controversial healer opinions, maybe. I have spicy healer opinions that I'm tempted to just hide at the end of a Pathless episode that is 1 hour and 30 minutes long. But basically, their healing parse, which is basically how much they healed compared to, like, other healers, I guess, was, like, single digits, and they didn't do basically any healing. They did a little bit, like, they used mitigation, they used their cooldowns, so it wasn't, like, completely Jover, but it was a pretty bad experience, I would say. And the only reason they outparsed me on damage is they had better gear. They beat me by 1 point in M1S and 5 points on Honey Be Lovely. I was so pissed. Because it's like, I was healing and doing damage. Because I have controversial healer opinions. You want to know what my toxic controversial healer opinion is? It's very shrimple, actually. My toxic healer opinion is that you should be willing to heal, because that's what the job is. And if you cannot do... Like, okay, cool, you got a purple parse. Wow, that's really impressive. And then you look at the healing GCDs you did, and it's like, okay, nice, you avoided doing a lot of unnecessary healing GCDs, but it's like, oh, you also just kind of, like, avoided healing in general. Kind of sucks, you know? And it's always, like, way worse. We're back in the lizard domain. But it always sucks. Because, like, when you, when you're healing, you know, you can just drop people, and they die, and that's your fault. And I'm significantly less, like, cool, you're a purple parsing healer, that's really impressive. But when I'm your co-healer, and I see the reason why you get purples is because you leave, like, 90% of the healing to your co-healer, and you leave the raising to them too, is like, yeah, I'm slightly less impressed about the purple that you got. Especially because I almost outparsed you and I healed more than you did, right? So if we did healing evenly... What the hell is this? If we did healing evenly, I would have outparsed you. If you did the raise, I would have outparsed you. If I had the same level of gear you had, I would have outparsed you. And I'm healing. And my ass is healing. You're goddamn right. I don't know. That's my toxic healer opinion. I don't have any... I don't have any shade against that person either. I think DPS healer is valid if you're expecting to clear. I just think that being a... I just think you probably shouldn't meet somebody for the first time and say, I'm gonna make you cry because I'm not gonna heal and I'm playing healer. So, good luck, co-healer bestie. I think that's a little rude. Was there just, like, a bunch of fun over here that I just missed? There was just fun and enjoyment this whole time? What is this? Huh. A little parkour course that I brute forced. We just missed fun over here, huh? See, I wouldn't have found fun if it wasn't for the fact that I wanted to complain about a subgenre of healers in Final Fantasy XIV. Because I think it's really weird that you want to be the, pardon my language here, the big dick DPS. Yeah, pardon my inappropriate language. You want to be the DPS player who does the most damage, so much that you joke about it, and then that's how you play the game. And then it's like, oh yeah, what's your main role? Healer. Like, I don't know, play DPS, you know? Like, if I wanted to be the DPS for the party, I would be the DPS for the party, not the healer. Wait, what the hell? There's more shit to do here? Nah, listen, next time on, next time on the Pathless, I gotta get that World of Horror rendering. Next time on the Pathless, we'll do this and then go up the whatchamacallit. It really is, it's look who it is. Slot 1 has been saved in. Yippee! What do you mean 4 hours played? Stay safe out there. I'll see you on the next episode of whatever you decide to watch next. Bye-bye! Woo! Mouse controls!